Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Last Homely House. Today I want to take you behind the scenes of taking some of the pictures for the 2023 calendar. There's a lot goes into taking these photographs, and Anna, my daughter-in-law who works with me, she does the bulk of that. So in the video that's coming you'll see some of those images being made. Now I'm very pleased with the calendar this year. I think it's our best yet. And there's lots of pictures of inside the Last Homely House and around and about in the gardens and all sorts of really great images. If you're the sort of person who doesn't like to see the month before it's that month, then I won't flick through the calendar for you. But at the very end of this video, we go and visit the printers and you'll see those calendars being printed. So stick around till the end. So I think not a lot of people realise that we start taking the calendar images throughout the year, and planning them is it's fun, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is fun.
And this is our first one of the year.
This is the first calendar image we've taken for the next year's calendar.
And it's still winter.
And it is still actually, yeah. Should we tell them what month it is?
Yeah.
It's March. We're taking this picture in March because we need to get all of them photographed and chosen and allocated to a month, and then I need to write the little things that I like to write on them, and we need to get them to the printers so that all the proofs can be, because there's lots of backwards and forwards with the printers, isn't there?
Yeah.
And then we don't want to be pressing print a week before we want to put them on sale. So that's why we mess about like this. I'm sorry I touched it, Anna.
Don't worry.
It's wobbling. So these eggs though, these eggs were a lovely activity one evening with Adam and Martha and John and myself. We had supper together and I had all these eggs and paints and everything ready to go. It's I think I did a video about it. In fact, I'm sure I did, because it's about how to blow the eggs and then how to wash them really well and then dry them. But then what I did was painted each of them with a coat of white gesso, because then that gives the paint that you then decorate them with a bit of tooth, a bit of something to hang on to. Because if you try to paint directly onto eggs, you know what eggs are like. You know, they're quite, sometimes can be quite shiny. So I did all that preparation beforehand, and then we painted all the eggs, and I love them, I really do.
And I love that you leave them up all year round.
And Anna was saying, you know, you leave your eggs up all year round. Where would I put them? Where's away in this house? You know, I'd have to have a room, wouldn't I, full of away, where the Christmas stuff went, and where, yeah, so nothing ever goes away. Which is fine, I don't mind that. We're doing another photo shoot for the calendar pages, and Anna and I have made a list of all the things that we think we might like to take pictures of throughout the year. Some of them are out in the garden and we're waiting for those things to grow so that we can photograph them, and some of them we can just set up and make photographs of them now. So we've just spent, well, Anna's here now and the light's on over my shoulder, and I spent quite a bit of yesterday tidying up this notice board, and then I took all these cottons off this rack here and cleaned them all and put them all back on in a very pleasing way, all rainbow coloured. And it was lovely doing that because my dad made that cotton holder for me years ago. He made one for my mum and I admired it, and so he made one for me, and I really like it. It just, isn't it funny about those things? They just sit there, don't they? Day after day after day, until you actually pay attention to them and clean them. In this case, I was just taking them off and cleaning them and looking at each of the cottons. You stop noticing those things. And so it's been lovely to get this corner of the house ready for this calendar page.
Hello.
There she is.
Maybe just on the table down there.
I'll put the camera down on the table. and you can see all the effort we go to on your behalf.
Yeah, that's good. Nice and straight on.
So today we're doing another page for the calendar, which I think is going to be this shelf that John made for me a few years ago. And I cleared off all the stuff that accumulates onto shelves like this morning, and now we're just I don't know, we're just trying to make it look pretty. So there's Anna now doing the photographing with the big lights, and apparently I was just in the way then, so I get out I get out the way. Anna keeps taking pictures of me, taking pictures of her.
It's looking good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me have a look through your... Wow.
Pretty.
It is pretty. So, if you bought a calendar this year, I don't know what month that's going to be, but it's going to be one of the months. I just want to show you these flowers. I really enjoyed picking these just now in the garden. Just a whole mumble and jumble of flowers. Okay, so we'll take the next lot of images and show you that one. So today, Anna
Hi.
is here taking another image for the calendar. And so I've picked, there's a farm vehicle coming in there, so it's noisy when I start filming. So I've picked some berries, because there's so many beautiful berries at the moment, rowan berries and guelder berries and hawthorn and crab apples, all so pretty. Bit of fennel in there as well. And I've made a cup of mint tea, and we've laid it all out sort of like prettily. So that, guys, is going to be one of your autumn images for the calendar. Thanks, Anna.
No worries.
Thanks for taking care of that, Luke. So before the big noise starts of putting this thing through the machine, could you just kind of explain what it is you're going to be doing?
So, I get the job as flat sheets. So, all the years in the months of the year, put them in the right order in the front of the machine, and it'll gather them together into the stitcher. Just in here. It'll gather in there, knuckle them up, put 2 stitches in on there. It'll go down into the fold, get folded, and then get cut at the back of the machine, and it'll come off like that.
So when does the hanging hole get put in?
After
That gets put in last. Okay.
after
Right.
I've run.
Well, let's not stop here. Let's go. Did you enjoy that? I really enjoyed watching the printers produce these calendars. I hope I've printed enough. They're for sale in the shop now, and there's a link in the description below. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with something else.